Encanto is a Disney masterpiece with incredible music, stunning animation, and a heartfelt story. But let's be honest for a second. When you look closely at the magic of the Madrigal family, the whole thing starts to fall apart. From impossible physics and broken prophecy logic to animation shortcuts that completely ruin key scenes, today we're breaking down 15 massive mistakes in Encanto that bothered me. And number 1, it's a plot hole so big it breaks the entire foundation of the movie. Let's dive in. Starting at number 15, the butterfly symbolism overload. Throughout the movie, butterflies appear everywhere. On Mirabel's dress, in the candle flame, on the walls, in the murals. While Disney calls this symbolic storytelling, it's actually a lazy animation shortcut. They're reusing the same butterfly particle effects across multiple scenes to save rendering time. If you pause and compare the butterfly animations in the opening sequence to the final scene, they're identical. Same flight path, same glow effect, same everything. It's not symbolism, it's copy-paste. Mistake number 14, the red hair genetic impossibility. In the movie, Peppa has bright red curly hair while her siblings have dark hair. The movie tries to explain this with recessive genes, but it doesn't add up. Both of Peppa's parents, Alma and Pedro, have dark hair. For Peppa to have red hair, both parents would need to carry the recessive red hair gene. But then, Julieta and Bruno should also have red hair, or at least carry it. Yet their children, Mirabel, Isabella, Luisa, Antonio, none of them have red hair. The genetics are completely inconsistent. Mistake number 13. Mirabel's gift logic makes no sense. At the end of the movie, Mirabel finally gets her gift. She becomes the new keeper of the miracle. But here's the problem. If Mirabel's gift was always to save the family and restore the magic, why did the candle give her a doorknob that disappeared? Why did her door vanish? The movie establishes that every family member gets a magical room and ability. Mirabel getting nothing, then suddenly being the special one at the end, contradicts the entire magic system the movie spent 90 minutes building. Mistake number 12. Abuela's door design keeps changing. Abuela's door is supposed to be the central door that represents the miracle, but throughout the movie, the design changes. In some scenes, it has a simple candle motif. In others, it has intricate butterfly patterns. During the ceremony scenes, the door glows differently each time. At the end, when the house is rebuilt, the door looks completely different from the beginning. It's like the animation team couldn't decide what it should look like. Mistake number 11. The disappearing doorknobs. This is a continuity error that's impossible to ignore. When Antonio gets his gift, we see his doorknob being placed on the door. But in earlier scenes, when Mirabel tries to open the other family doors, some of them don't have doorknobs at all. Then later, they magically appear. During the climax, when the house is falling apart, some doorknobs vanish while others remain. The doorknobs literally appear and disappear based on what the scene needs. Mistake number 10. Different door designs in photos. On the wall of the casita, there are framed photos of each family member's gift ceremony. If you look closely at these photos, the doors in the backgrounds are all different from the actual doors we see in the movie. Isabella's door in her photo has a different floral pattern. Luisa's door has different dumbbell designs. It's like they used placeholder designs for the photos and never updated them to match the final door designs. Mistake number 9. Moving pastries and food. During the breakfast scene and the proposal dinner scene, plates of food and pastries literally move on their own. In one shot, Dolores is holding a plate of arepas. In the next shot from a different angle, the plate has moved several inches to the left. The stack of arepas changes height between cuts. It's a clear animation error where they didn't match the props between different camera angles. Mistake number 8. The donkeys changing direction. In the scene where Luisa is carrying multiple donkeys, they're walking down a cobblestone path toward the village. But in the very next shot, they're suddenly facing the opposite direction, walking back toward the house. The donkeys literally teleport and change direction without turning around. It's a basic continuity error that should have been caught in editing. Mistake number 7. The priest's wardrobe malfunction. The priest character appears in multiple scenes throughout the movie, but his outfit keeps changing. In the opening ceremony, he's wearing a black cassock. At the wedding flashback, he's in white robes. During the town celebration scenes, he's back in black but with different accessories. In one scene, he even appears to have a different collar. It's like they reused the priest character model without paying attention to costume consistency. Mistake number 6. Dolores should have known everything. Dolores has super hearing. She can hear a pin drop from miles away, but throughout the movie, she conveniently doesn't hear things she should. She doesn't hear Bruno living in the walls for 10 years, even though she can hear whispers from across the village. She doesn't hear the cracks forming in the house until it's too late. She doesn't hear Mirabel and Bruno talking in the hidden room. Her power works only when the plot needs it to. Mistake number 5. American measurements in Colombia. This is a cultural mistake that bothered many viewers. The movie is set in Colombia, which uses the metric system. But in multiple scenes, characters use imperial measurements. Luisa talks about lifting things in tons instead of metric tons. The town uses feet and inches instead of meters. Even the game Tourmaquet uses American-style scoring. For a movie that prides itself on Colombian authenticity, using American measurements is a glaring error. Mistake number 4. The doorknob mix-up. During Mirabel's failed gift ceremony, she touches the doorknob and it disappears. But here's the mistake. In earlier scenes, we see young Mirabel touching other family members' doorknobs without any problem. She touches Antonio's doorknob, Isabella's doorknob, even Abuela's door. If touching a doorknob makes it disappear, why didn't it happen before? The magic rules are completely inconsistent. Mistake number 3. The family birth order doesn't add up. The family tree shows Alma and Pedro had triplets, Julieta, Pepa, and Bruno, but the movie can't decide who is oldest. In some scenes, Julieta acts like the oldest sibling. In others, Pepa is treated as the middle child. Bruno is referred to as the youngest, but then Pepa's storm powers are said to have started when she was young, implying she's younger than Bruno. The birth order keeps changing depending on the scene. Mistake number 2. Bruno's tower geometry is impossible. Bruno's hidden tower room is massive. It has multiple levels, a huge sand pit, a massive staircase, and multiple platforms. But if you look at the outside of the casita, the tower is just a small, narrow structure that couldn't possibly contain the enormous interior we see. The exterior and interior layouts don't match at all. It's like the tower is bigger on the inside than the outside, which breaks the physical reality of the house. And finally, mistake number 1, the prophecy paradox that breaks everything. This is the biggest plot hole in the entire movie. Bruno has a vision that shows Mirabel standing in front of a cracked, glowing casita. He assumes she's the cause of the destruction. But here's the paradox. The casita only cracks because Bruno hid the prophecy, which caused the family to ostracize Mirabel, which created the pressure that broke the magic. If Bruno had just shown them the vision, Mirabel would have been celebrated, the family would have been united, and the house never would have cracked. His vision created the very future he was trying to prevent. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy that makes no logical sense. So those are 15 massive mistakes in Encanto that bothered me. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's a beautiful, emotional film with an incredible soundtrack. But these logic gaps and animation errors are impossible to ignore once you see them. Which of these bothered you the most? Do you think the prophecy paradox is a valid plot hole? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please smash that like button and subscribe to Lifestyle TV for more movie secrets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.